list. And I'll probably do that this year or next year. Sports #1 earner of all sports. Yeah, that's me. That's the only thing I want. I want to top the Forbes list. And I'll probably do that this year or next year. Sports #1 earner of all sports. Yeah, that's me. That's the only thing I want to do now. Not too shabby, Marsh. You top.
Tyson, a rare day off of the school run. Are you still managing to get all the kids in the Volkswagen past that, or you've got a minibus now?
No, I'm not doing any school runs at the moment. I'm off duty. I'm in fight mode. I'm in person up mode. That's what we do.
The social media blackout as well. We haven't seen you for quite a while.
Yeah, you won't see me. I think. I'm busy preparing for a fight. All that social media stuff and all the everything else that goes with it. It's not a part of my Spartan camp style. You know, I go into camp, train hard, get to bed early, wake up early, eat the right, and then fight. Knock out. That's what we do, as of late anyway.
When will you go over there? The time difference is okay, but
it's only a couple of hours time difference. Yeah. I think we're out there maybe 15 days beforehand, just to do some media commitments and get settled in, get ready to fight.
I know you always have great sparring partners. Every time when a big American comes over, they come straight to Morecambe to work with you. Have you got anyone different in to sort of try and mirror what Francis does?
No, just got the same old people in, really. It's always worked, so don't change it if it's working.
We love the sauna story from you going over to Stiegel Works with Klitschko. Do you think any of the other lads have ever walked away from one of your ones with a good story like that?
No stories like that, because I never let anyone beat me at anything. Not even a game of cards, because I'm a winner. That's what I do. I win.
Have you kept an eye on the few fights that a couple of your so-called rivals have had while you've been in camp?
I've not been keeping an eye on any fights, to be honest. I go to bed early, wake up early, like I said, I eat, sleep, train, repeat. That's all that matters to me. And getting victory in this fight is everything to me. It's not about what anybody else is doing, and I don't really care what they're doing. It's all about Tyson Fury. In this game, you've got to be a selfish, ugly to do any good at it. And I'm very good at that. It's not about what anybody else is doing. It's about what I'm doing, because they're not going to pay my bills. The only person that's going to pay my bills is me. So I care about what Tyson Fury is doing, not about what anybody else is doing.
Have you enjoyed the reaction to the Netflix series? It's been really popular again.
Yeah, it was #1 for ages, and in many different countries as well, top 10. So I've been told from Netflix it was the highest ever viewed show that they've ever done in the UK. Everything that Tyson Fury touches, he turns to gold. That's a fact. Paris has had a #1 book as well, as she's about to have another one. Everything, yeah. Whatever we do seems to be pretty good. Seems to go well.
Are you looking forward to taking the whole team over there and setting up camp? Will you be in the embassy training? I know that they sometimes welcome people to go in and do that.
This is an urgent warning.
I don't know. No, I think we're training in a nice hotel out there. They've given me my own 7-star 100-bedroom hotel in Riyadh. It's not even open to the public yet. It's got 16 restaurants, Michelin-star restaurants, gyms, everything. So we're looking forward to that.
And they're going to sort of herald you as a real hero. They are loving boxing. They want superstars to go over there. Obviously, You've done it with the wrestling already and had a huge reaction.
Yeah, I was over there in 2019, October 31st, Halloween.
Braun Strowman,
Braun Strowman, yes. So I'm very familiar with the territory. I was out there with Tommy recently in February. Love the country. People are great. It's going to be a great fight.
And you've got half the Premier League that will be able to pop over and watch now. They've all moved out there.
They've all moved out there. It seems to be all the biggest and best sports stars in the world are now Saudi Arabian bound. So they're doing big moves in sports, and they're taking over the game. They're going to take over boxing. They're going to take over every sport that they want. They're going to take it all over.
The money that they are throwing at everything is exciting. And again, we see you with the packed lunch and Crocs. You're not too bothered about money, but is there something you'll treat yourself with this crazy dough?
Be honest with you, they're paying big money. Yeah, everything they get involved in is big. And I believe, I think I've just done the biggest boxing deal ever to be ever done in history of boxing with them. So I'm not at liability to talk about numbers, but let's just say the bag's big, mighty big. Yeah, so yeah. But will it change me? Not really. Still got the Crocs and the pack lunches from Asda. Not too shabby, Morsh. You talk.
Is it just a one-fight deal?
Can't say. Can't say, but it's the biggest boxing deal ever done in history. You like all these big football deals, Ronaldo and Neymar and whoever else they're trying to do with, blows all out the water. Big, 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 big.
You have always...
Yo, what's going on with the boxing world? Hit the like button, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's your host, Rapstar Boxing Knowledge in the house. So you heard it there, bro. I hope you guys know, and I hope you guys understand that Tyson Fury has got over $100 million deal, over hundreds of millions, to fight his fights. Tyson Fury is now ultimately the real face of boxing. And people don't even know this. That the Gypsy King is gonna has already hit over hundreds of millions of views just with that promo with Francis Ngannou. So that same fight that you're cursing on, and the same fight that some of you people are saying, well, I'm not going to watch it, Rapstar. Well, let me tell you this. You see that fight? That fight's got over hundreds of millions of views just for the promo. And the Gypsy King is also kicked another deal back to back in the fight with Usyk is way, way more than 100 million just for that fight. And Tyson Fury is going to be the king of the Forbes list. Hey, listen, bro, that's kind of money, which is the real face of boxing. Tyson Fury earning different kind of money now. And all those people that doubted what Tyson Fury could do, this is the real Gypsy. The fat man is the baddest man, and he's the real face of boxing. And people just got to understand that he's not just the face of boxing, he's an actor too. This man has got the biggest viewership on Netflix. This man has got WWE deals. Now he's doing a crossover, which has got hundreds of millions that he's going to earn. He's getting hundreds of millions for the Usyk fight. Tyson Fury really has come from levels to levels, and now he is running things. The man who's running things is a gypsy white man from England who is taking over the sport, and now he is the biggest in the world. So look, man, at the end of the day, it's all on you. You are going to say that you ain't watching Francis Ngannou, but that fight with Francis Ngannou is getting hundreds of millions of views right now as a promo, bro. That's gonna break records. That's gonna break records. It's crazy how that the Americans don't want to acknowledge what Tyson Fury is, but Fury in his new contract and his new deals, bro, it's more than any sportsman like Lionel Messi, Ronaldo, any of those guys who are getting those contracts is nothing compared to Tyson Fury. What he's getting now, he's blowing everyone out the water. You understand? So the same man that you were hating on and the Americans were cursing on has become one of the biggest and the top, one of the tier tops of not just boxing, of the whole sports world. The man who's going to make the most money is going to be Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. You get me? It's going to be Tyson Fury, bro. He's going to be the fucking man taking over. He's the real face of boxing. He's the man who's changing the world. He's taking over the sports industry. It is Tyson Fury. You guys are forgetting, bro. Even Bob Arum said that Tyson Fury's earning over hundreds of millions. Even Bob Arum just said that Tyson Fury is earning over hundreds of millions. Bro, that makes this man the real face of boxing. You understand? Yo, no way, in a way, is a monster. He is. Bro, let me see the chat. Big up to Kwamo. Big up to Pound for Pound. Yeah, man. Big up to Dr. Wang. Yeah? He says, sorry, Mr. Rapstar, but Monster in a way is 5'5" Asian man. He is not the face of boxing though, bro. He is a face of Asian boxing. No way in a way is not a face of world boxing like that, bro. Ain't no documentaries about him on Netflix. He ain't doing no WWE. He ain't doing no fucking Bruce Lee crossover bullshit. Tyson Fury's doing 3 in 1. You understand? He's getting hundreds of millions for each thing he touches. So there's different levels, bro. No way in a way is the face of Japanese boxing. He's the face of Japan. You understand? Hawker Mustang, what's going on, bro? Danny Medina, in a way, is #1 in the world. Yeah, bro. Otto Wallen beat Tyson Fury's facing. Bro, Otto Wallen, Tyson Fury got a fucking cut eye, and he still beat Otto Wallen, bro. Go watch that fight. Even with one eye, Tyson Fury was able to outbox Otto Wallen. And Otto Wallen has beaten everybody since. So that goes to tell you what Tyson Fury is, bro. Tyson Fury is taking over the world. Whether you love him or you hate him, this man has done so many things now. He's taking over. It's as simple as that, bro. Tyson Fury is the face of boxing, bro. You get me? Watch. Watch when he fights for this undisputed. Watch. Watch after this MMA crossover thing that he's doing and he beats up Usyk. He's taking over, bro. Tyson Fury's going to be the WWE kingpin. He's going to be doing some movies. This guy's just fucking on another level now, bro. The more you hated Fury, the more bigger Fury became. Fury become the king. Fury become the king now. You understand? After all that dumb shit that everybody was hating on Fury. And now Fury is the king. Not just of boxing, the king of sports. Just know that. You know what I mean? Just know that. Give me a second, bro. I had something else to talk to you about. Give me 1 second.
Right, what's going on here, Donny's on the next? Barry's actually going to propose to Sandra. Sandra has been giving Barry mad head lately, and he's whipped, yeah? He's doing this behind the back of the boys, because they know, yeah, they would have cussed him out for proposing to Sandra. Tracy had one job to do, and that was to record it, but she's all over the bloody place. Barry's clocked that she didn't get the footage, so he's going to propose to Sandra again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tracy! What's going on?
And like I said, bro, Tyson Fury got a lot of haters out there, bro. Got a lot of haters. You know what I mean? But Tyson Fury, the biggest commodity right now. He's bigger than Ronaldo, bigger than Messi, bigger than Canelo, bigger than the money that Joshua's getting, bigger than fucking Tank Davis, bigger than all of these people in the world. The one man who's getting the most is the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. And you should be proud that the boxer is earning more than most of the people in the world. You should be happy instead of hating on the Gypsy King. Just because the Gypsy King is a fat fuck and you don't like a fat guy taking over the sports. You know what I mean? He ain't your typical everyday muscular Deontay Wilder looking heavyweight. You get me? This is the white Gypsy King, And he is the top dog, whether you like it or you don't, bro. Get that through your fucking head. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, man, the Gypsy King is the face of boxing, bro. Too many people hating on the Gypsy King. You get me? Too many people hating on the Gypsy King. He already fucking broke down the fucking American Godfather. He broke down the American King, and you still hating on him, bro. You better put some respect on Tyson Fury. Yeah? Put some fucking respect on Tyson Fury, man. There's only one Tyson Fury. There's only one Tyson Fury. He walks the walk. He talks the talk. Going to the merry-go-land. There's only one Gypsy King. There's only one Gypsy King. Oh, shit, bro. Yo, man, Tyson Fury has done some damage. And people don't want to fucking admit it, bro. Tyson Fury has took over the world by being the man who's earning the most money, doing Netflix, came over doing WWE. The man's got movie contracts. Bro, that's the face of boxing. You fucking idiots. When a man is taking over, getting movies, documentaries, crossover, hundreds of millions for fights. Come on, bro. That is the man that's achieved to the next level. Tyson Fury is bigger than boxing now. You understand? The Gypsy King is bigger than fucking boxing. Fury is a star, bro. Stop hating. Tyson Fury is a star. You understand? Tyson Fury is a star, bro. And there's too many haters. Yeah? You already see what Tyson Fury did to Deontay Wilder. He made the bomb squad, the bronze medalist, the hard-hitting machine, from somebody who wanted to kill people, become somebody that started crying. You see what he did to Deontay Wilder. He took his soul. Tyson Fury took Deontay Wilder's soul, bro. Don't you ever forget that. He made Bomb Squad into, oh, I feel sorry for Hellenius. I just want to pray for Hellenius right now, everybody. Let's all get our hands together. I fucking want to pray for Hellenius. He's my brother. Shut the fuck up. You paid him fucking 50 G's to take a fucking dive. You paid fucking Hellenius 50 G's to take a dive and you're crying about it. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury showed the world, don't you ever fuck with me. Tyson Fury destroyed all the haters, all the narrative pushers, all those motherfuckers that sat there hating on Fury for over fucking years. Tyson Fury destroyed every motherfucker. You get me? And Deontay Wilder has never going to be the same again. And that's a shame as well, because I like Deontay Wilder, but Wilder is a beast himself. Deontay Wilder is a beast himself. Don't you ever forget that. If Deontay Wilder catches you, bro, he's putting you to sleep. But there's levels to this fucking game, yeah? And I want you guys to know, don't just put respect. And remember that Deontay Wilder was the king. The American king, bro. Don't you ever fucking forget it. Deontay Wilder was the American king. Don't you ever forget that. And Tyson Fury showed people there's levels to this. Lateral movement, fighting in southpaw, fighting in orthodox, coming forward, leaning on you, knowing how to flinch. Ring IQ, Footwork. Tyson Fury brings all of that, bro. You guys forgot about that, didn't you? You thought Deontay Wilder's punching power is going to beat a lateral movement, a 1 IQ. The guy he's got, listen, Tyson Fury's got Muhammad Ali, Lennox Lewis, and all them kind of acumen. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury's got a piece of everybody who's a legend. And Deontay Wilder was relying on his power. And we see what happened to Deontay Wilder. So let's not talk bullshit, bro. Pound for pound says Wilder dropping Fury is pretty impressive, considering he's 40 pounds lighter. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is impressive, bro. Wilder's a beast. Wilder's a beast. Just because he lost to Fury, Fury's a special man. Motherfuckers are haters out there in America, bro. Americans hate their own people anyway. Americans hate Wilder. Americans hate fucking all their fighters. You know what I mean? The Americans are always downplaying their fighters anyway. They got no respect for their fucking fighters anyway, bro. Like they're gonna know what Tyson Fury really is. The Americans come with hate. They don't embrace their fighters, bro. Wilder was from England. He'll be fucking getting respect. You know what I'm saying? These guys hate on Devin Haney. Devin Haney, who fucking fought Lomachenko, if he was from England, bro, Devin Haney will be getting respect. Motherfuckers in America hating on their fighters. They're bitches anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't respect the real face of boxing. Because these guys are flip-floppers. They don't even respect their own fighters. They fucking bring down their own sport. That's why fucking Showtime's out of sport now. That's why HBO left. Because the Americans are not real supporters. Yeah? They don't even pay for their pay-per-views. They're always streaming it anyway, bro. Fake. Americans are fake fans, bro. I'm calling it out now. They're fake motherfucking fans. And I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying you know the ones I'm talking about. Yeah? And at the end of the day, you can say what you want. But even the UK don't even call their boxers bums. The British people don't call their boxers bums. All you hear in America, oh, he's trash. He's a bum. He's bitch. He's shit. Americans are full of hate. They don't even know how to respect their own fighters, bro. They're full of cat. And that's a fact. Yeah? All they do is divide and conquer. Fucking hating on their fighters. They hate on Teofimo. They hate on Devin Haney. They hate on fucking Canelo. They hate on Tyson Fury. They hate on Deontay Wilder. All the Americans, all they do is bring down the whole fucking sport of boxing. That's what they fucking do. Yeah? Whereas you don't use those kind of words in England. You don't use those words in Australia. You don't use those words around the world. You only fucking use those dirty, toxic, dumb fucking words when it comes to boxing, hating on the sport of boxing, acting like bitches, never been in the ring, is from America, mate. Stop the cat. I want to hear your bullshit. You hate on Edgar Berlanga. That's facts. Bro, the amount of hate that Edgar Berlanga gets in America. If Edgar Berlanga was British, can you imagine? Unbeaten monster gorilla Edgar Berlanga. He'll be fucking meeting the king. He'd be a British fucking legend. The only reason why they don't like Tyson Fury is because they don't like themselves. They don't respect their own fighters. How are they going to respect Tyson Fury? Dumb, hating motherfucking American Yankee Doodle motherfuckers. Fuck that shit, bro. Hating all the time, hating on everyone. That's why they don't have no love for Tim Tszyu. How the fuck they gonna love Tim Tszyu when they hate their own fighters? You understand? All they do is dice down their fighters, disrespect their fighters. The Americans have got a lot of hate in their blood. They're so negative, they don't want to embrace the sport. They don't come with a good spirit. They're not about it. They don't want to lift up boxing. They're always finding ways to dice down a fighter. Oh, Haney's a fist. Haney lost. Haney lost. How about Haney fucking did something special, motherfucker? Oh, man, Teofimo got mental illness. Teofimo's got this. Bro, give Teofimo a chance. Deontay Wilder's a hype job. Deontay Wilder can't do shit. Deontay Wilder's a hype job. He never fought nobody. Motherfuckers, man. All they do is hate on everybody. That's what they do. Yeah? At the end of the day, man, the whole climax in the last 15 years, I don't know what's going on, but the Americans want somebody perfect. They want a Terminator. They want somebody to be a machine. Now Terence Crawford got the love after 36 fucking years. Finally, yeah? Finally, Terence Crawford gets some love. Finally, Crawford's getting some fucking acknowledgement. You understand? At the end of the day, man, American fans are hard to please. American fans are hard to please, bro. They think everything's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, he got knocked down, bro. This guy's trash. He's a bitch. That fucking guy's a bitch. He's a bum. He got knocked down. Shut the fuck up, you casual, hating motherfucking Yankee Doodle cunt. Right, mate? And I'm not saying this to all the Americans, but you know I'm speaking to those American channels, bro. Yeah? The amount of hate that I've seen for David Benavidez, the hate I've seen for Andrade, the hate for Berlanga, the hate for this guy, the hate for that guy. Bro, Americans are fucking hard work. They're hard work. And that's why you lost HBO. Yeah? That's why you're losing Showtime. And now all the Americans are going to have to pay pay-per-view because now you lost the TV networks. So you're going to have to pay for boxing now. Yeah? You understand? Fucking always dicing down your own sport, bringing down boxing, always trashing the sport, bro. Fucking trashing it. You know, you guys are always hating on fucking King Nello. Oh man, Canelo is this, Canelo is that. Canelo is this, Canelo is that. Bro, everybody respects Canelo. Everybody. Apart from the Americans. Bro, you talk to anyone. You talk to anybody, yeah? You talk to anybody on the street. If they're not an American, bro, they got a lot of respect for Canelo Alvarez, just as what he's done in the sport of boxing. But you speak to Americans, blah, man. Canelo, he ducked this guy, bro. Canelo's overhyped, man. Canelo lost to Mayweather. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? People hate on Canelo in America, bro. You don't get hate on Canelo anywhere else. But when you hear from the American minority channels, and you know who I'm talking about, I'm not talking about the American brothers and sisters who know their boxing. I'm not talking about the American people that keep it real. Talking about those Americans that you know, the ones that hate on people, yeah, because they hate on their own fighters. They hate on their own fighters. Americans are easy to slander their own fighters, bro. So they are definitely going to slander Canelo Alvarez. They're definitely going to slander Canelo Alvarez. You get me? At the end of the day, bro, it's the energy that we bring to the sport. If we bring that energy to the sport, yeah, always dicing down fighters, always finding negative things about fighters, always trashing fighters, always saying they're bums, always saying they're bitches, all that talk comes from the United States of America, mate. Hey, bro, you can't come to a boxing gym in England, in London, bruv. Oh, he's a bum, mate. He's a bum, bruv. He's a bitch. Yeah, no, no, no. All these guys are bitches. Bro, you can't talk like that. You don't come from the boxing background. You don't come as a real boxing fan when you're trashing people and like they're fucking pieces of shit. So when you guys in America are trashing your own fighters, all you're doing is bringing down the sport of boxing. All you're doing is bringing down the sport of boxing. You guys are first to call these boxers bums, bitches. Canelo's a bum. Tim Zoo's a bum. Tyson Fury's a bum. All these fucking names. You curse out all the Americans yourself. Yeah? And all that kind of trash talk comes from America, mate. That kind of language that you guys don't respect. You guys don't respect real men. You don't respect men. Men over there have got issues with each other, bro. America's a country with a lot of dividends and hate. You know what I mean? A lot of dividends and hate out there, bro. You get me? And you know, you get a lot of people hating on the fucking fighters, bro. A lot of hate. A lot of hate in boxing, man. Nobody wants to embrace the sport of boxing. Hasn't got the same energy to lift it up. You understand? You don't need nobody else to slander the sport of boxing, bro. You got your own fucking fans. The fans of boxing are slandering boxing. You don't need anybody else. Why the fuck you need anybody else? You get me?
What up?
How are you?
I'm great.
Can we meet you?
My name is Tunde Tupac, aka the Rap Killer,
Tunde Tupac.
the Rap Flexer, kill them all.
Your
Rappers.
name, your name.
Your name is
Tunde
Tunde.
Tupac.
Tunde Tupac.
You can write the Rap Killer there.
But Tunde is your
It's
name.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Tunde, with your dressing, I know the kind of song that you're about to present.
Yes.
So you want to tell us about it?
Just rap game. I kill the rap game because the haters want us down, but they're not gonna get us.
You don't
Calm
need to
down.
tell us about the haters now.
Rappers, right? You're a
Yes.
rapper.
Rapper.
Good. Let's hear you.
Check it. Ha ha. Check it. Ha ha ha. Check it. Check it. Check it. I rule everywhere. I rule. They want to take me down, but they cannot take me down. Yeah. I rule New York. I rule Lagos to Atlanta. We go to Chicago. Check me out. Check my game. My game is tight. All the haters, I shoot them in the brain. Boom, boom, boom. I've been.
Hey, bro, even Tunde Tupac got more fucking IQ than most of these boxing fans, bro. It's like the way they cut out the way they cut up boxers, the way they talk about boxing these days, yeah? Oh, man, this guy's trash. Yeah, man, he's trash. This guy's a bum. Berlanga's a bum. Yeah, bro, Berlanga's a bum. Berlanga's trash. Did you see Berlanga? He went 12 rounds. Berlanga went 10 rounds. Berlanga fucking ain't gonna knock everybody out, you fucking dumb fuck. Sometimes that's a growth of a fighter. You understand? It's not like everybody's trash if they get knocked down and they come back. Yeah? Like, oh, Jarrett Boot Ennis, he's trash. He couldn't fucking cut off the ring. He got fucking exposed. No. Jared Boot Ennis can't cut off the ring. Hey, bro, Jared Boot Ennis won every round. Oh, Devin Haney's trash. Devin Haney's a pillow fist. Devin Haney can't punch. You know what I mean? Devin Haney can't punch. Devin Haney lost, bro. Devin Haney lost. That's all they fucking say. Devin Haney lost. Yeah? But what about what fucking Devin Haney has done? That the Americans don't want to talk about that. They want to hate. We always hating on Devin Haney, bro. Fucking hell. People got more hate about their own fighters than fucking greatness. Man, I'll tell you, man, some of these fighters are hated for absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason. You understand? You fucking guys need to fucking give boxing a break. We need to start embracing this sport, bro. I'm done with the fucking negative attitude all the time. Oh, rap star, this guy's a bum. This guy's trash. Bro, fuck you. You're a bum. You're trash. You ain't going in the fucking ring. You ain't got the balls to fight, bro. Stop calling the man a bum. He ain't a fucking bum, you cunt. You know what it takes to go in the ring. Doesn't matter if the man can't fucking... It doesn't matter, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. To go in the ring, mate, ain't no joke. To train on a consistent basis, to psychologically, to be in that aspect, in that zone, to be living that life is just totally on another level, bro. You guys have to recognize, yeah, the sport of boxing ain't got no respect. They don't respect this sport, man. So how the fuck is anybody else gonna respect it? How the fuck is anybody else going to respect this sport when we don't respect it? You get me? Look, man, at the end of the day, yeah, calling a man a bum, a bitch, a trash, that's not real boxing fans, bro. That's coming with a real negative attitude. That's coming here trying to really downplay, minimize a real integrity of the sport. Not everything's going to be perfect, bro. Not everything's perfect. But what is true, that there is a lot of politics. There is corruption. There is even bullshit. But the truth is, two men have to get in the ring. The truth is, two men have to get in the fucking ring, bro. And to go in the ring to face another man who's trying to take your life has to be respected, bro. Now I understand there is a lot of mockery. I get that. I get it that sometimes fighters, like what we saw with Jamel Charlo never gave the best account of himself, right? I get that, okay? But he ain't a bum. It don't mean that Jamel Charlo's a bum. It just means at the end of the day, there's levels to this, bruv. There's levels to this fucking sport. And we should have known that before Canelo's fighting another guy coming up 2 weight classes. And to be fair with you, it's only because we know as real boxing fans that the real fight we really want to see is not Canelo versus Jamel, not Canelo versus Jamal. We want to watch Canelo versus David Benavidez. Right? That is really the fight that we want to see. So we should have known as boxing fans, if Jamel Charlo moves up 2 weight classes, we can't expect Jamel Charlo maybe to do too much. So we're maybe not meant to be too disappointed. What about a tomato can and a cab driver rap? Yeah, that's a bit respectful, isn't it, though, bro? Danny? That's real boxing talk, though, isn't it, Danny? That's real boxing slang. You know what I mean, Danny? Now you know your language. You're talking about a man, yeah, he's a bit of a tomato can, he's a bit of, yeah, that was a cab driver. All right, mate. I get that talk. You know what I'm saying? But there's levels of way to talk about it. Pound for pound, but so many people I can tell who watches them by the narrative. They push the narrative Regis is trying to get out the fight. It's crazy. No, there's going to be a press conference today. There's a press conference today for Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis. And if I'm not mistaken, Regis Prograis tweeted, right, that Devin Haney and his dad, early on, Devin Haney lost a fight in Mexico. And Regis Prograis said that Devin Haney and his dad paid off some money to get that loss out of his record in Mexico. Now, Rolly Romero came out with that a year ago. But Regis Prograis saying, you know, he's just trying to put some salt on the wound before the fight press conference starts. Now, do you believe that Devin Haney's team can get a win overturned in Mexico, or is that bullshit? And even so, that's only to wind up Devin Haney now, right? If something's happened years ago, Regis Prograis is trying to, you know, make Devin Haney a little bit angry over it, or emotional, or, you know, just try and heat it up. He's taking shots at Devin Haney. Regis Prograis taking shots at Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody believe that the Haneys can overturn a loss? Yes or no? Or do you believe that's bullshit? Do you believe Regis Prograis can Haneys overturn a loss years ago in Mexico? Have you heard of this? Yes or no? Can he do that, bro? Is it that corrupted over there in Mexico that I can turn my losses around in boxing, yeah? Tell me yes or no. Eh? Danny says no. Danny says no. Lisa says, I heard that it happened, but I doubt it. Yeah, they're just making it up. They're trying to wind up Devin Haney, you know? That's a lie. That's a lie, says East Village Lounge. It's not possible, bro. Look at that. That's a bad name on the Mexican Federation Boxing, bro. They can't do that. Are you stupid? Anything is possible, rap star, but I'm still with Team Haney all day. Yeah, listen, bro. Yo, Regis Prograis can say what he wants. Devin Haney is now getting ready to challenge him. You get me? Devin Haney is challenging Regis Prograis at 140. Right? At the end of the day, that you gotta respect that, bro. You got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? Haney fighting Regis Prograis, that's a good fight. I respect that fight, bro. And if Haney pulls that off, then Haney's the top dog at 140. It'll be Haney, Teofimo, Matias. Hey, listen, bro, and Rolly Romero. And I can say this right now. Haney beats Regis Prograis. Bro, big fights are coming. Haney beats Regis Prograis. Big fights are coming. And I believe Haney can pull it off. Haney can pull it off with that jab, grab, boxing, 1-2, punching from the side. Regis Prograis keep coming forward. Haney timing him from the distance. Haney's also grown as a fighter after that Lomachenko fight, bro. Haney after the Lomachenko fighter is a better fighter. Let me tell you this now. Haney now is a better fighter than he was in the Lomachenko fight. You'll see. You'll see. Haney's growing as a fighter. So no matter what anybody says, Haney's only getting better. You'll see. And we're going to see if Haney can pull it off against Regis Prograis. That press conference is going on today. The press conference is today, mate, with Haney versus Regis Prograis. But bro, Regis is a tough fighter, good combinations, fights good on the inside. Don't just think about his last fight, bro. Don't worry about his last fight. Just know that Regis is a well-rounded fighter, man. And he's the 140 pounder. And he's the world champion. So who do you think's the favorite? Who do you think's the favorite? Haney or Regis? I say Haney. I say Haney's a favorite, bro. As much as people want to hate on Haney, I say Haney's a favorite. I'm telling you. Don't forget, Regis Prograis only got one loss against Josh Taylor, and that was a close decision. It could have gone either way. I say that Haney's a favorite, mate. Haney got to be a favorite. Regis could win. The other than his last fight, he has super dangerous, especially for Devon. Which fight was it a few months ago that we were in the scorecards all on 3 cards and we're done in the same handwriting? Haney gonna win. Haney gonna win, says Tev Music. Hey, look, bro. Devon Haney versus Regis Prograis for the WBC belt. Haney now going up to challenge another weight class, going up in weight. It's Haney versus Regis Prograis. It's going down, bro. We got a fight, and it's going down. Haney versus Regis. Everybody pick their picks. You got Haney or you got Regis. Where would you put your money? You know what I mean? But Regis needs a knockout, or he's getting outboxed. Hawker Mustang. Man 509 says it's not about hating on Haney. His style is just not fan friendly. I get that, man. But, you know, at the end of the day, there's some true hate to this guy as well, bro. Haney gonna dog walk Prograis. Showbiz did a video on 3 cards, well, filled out the same person. Filled out by the same person. Look, man, it's a good fight, though. Haney versus Regis Prograis, it's a good fight. You know what I mean? Haney versus Regis Prograis is a good fight, bro. But give me a second, guys. Yo, people in the panel. Let's talk about it. Haney versus Regis Prograis. The press conference is coming soon. Regis Prograis and Rolly Romero making accusations, or are they false accusations, that Haney can change a decision in Mexico, and they're making false cap decision accusations, or what? Let's talk about it, Suleiman. Haney versus Regis Prograis. Break it down.
Okay, the undisputed champion Devin Haney is moving up to 140. He's a very mobile fighter. He's very acute. Has very acute boxing generalship. He's very fast. He knows how to do it all, man. He's also durable, very durable. He showed that in the Lomachenko fight. He has underrated power. He broke Lomachenko's ribs. Um, as you see also in the George Camboso fight, he fought 24 rounds with that gentleman. That gentleman is showing vast deterioration from the accumulation of punishment that he received in those two fights. He's not the same fighter after going 24 rounds with Devin Haney. Devin Haney was the first guy to knock out Zaud Abdullayev in a title defense for the WBC. Um, he's fought many high quality opponents, has defeated them. He could box. At the end of the day, this is boxing, man. So you gotta stick and move, bro. It's like you're a Marine, right? At the end of the day, when you're a Marine, you're a rifleman by nature. That's what you basically are. So this gentleman, at the end of the day, he's a boxer by nature. So the hate is real, people. The accusations are real. Now they're coming out with some other accusation on this poor gentleman. First they say he can't box. They say he's Bambi leg. Uh, the guy is a bona fide star. I don't think that's possible. That would have been he would never have been WBC champion, man. You think Mauricio Suleiman was gonna allow a man to doctor a boxing match in the state in the country of Mexico? That's a big no.
So what you're
Okay.
saying, Suleiman, is what I said earlier. Boxing fans, because they've never been in the ring, like you've also fought for the Golden Glove, so we have to respect that you can analyze differently. So boxing fans are casuals because they don't understand the science of hitting and not getting hit, and not needing to be a fighter to get their face busted just to make the fans happy. If a fighter has got the skills to outbox you and keep winning, these boxing fans are, well, I don't like his style. Are they
Yeah, but
casual because they don't
the
understand? Is
yeah,
it
they're
because they
casual.
don't understand
They're
the
casual.
science?
Because if
Do
you're
they not
training, bro,
understand the science?
yes, they don't understand the science because if you ever train under a trainer, a world-class trainer, any trainer, he will tell you repeatedly during the training session that this is boxing. This is knock and rock 'em, sock 'em, both robots. This is hit and not get hit. You have defense. You have to learn how to slip punches. Um, if you're the type of guy like a Joe Frazier, rock and sock 'em, your career's not gonna be long. The dudes that do that, they do that later on the end of the career. Why? Why they fight like that? Because their skills have deteriorated, their reflexes have gone, their legs have gone, so they're standing more stationary, and they have no other choice to rock them and sock them. You know what I'm saying? But now, if you're a gifted fighter, like Roy Jones when he was young, like a Devin Haney, like a Richardson Hitchens, like one of these gentlemen, like even a Frank Martin, that's gifted with ring generalship, with speed, with knowledge, and you could box and move. They will choose to box and move, man. Even Danny Garcia have done that in many fights. He has chose to box and move. Okay, if he's in threat and he's threatening there, he'll box and move. He did it with Jose Benavides. He did it with several other fighters. So these people, he did it with Lucas Matisse. He was supposed to lose that fight, and he had to box and move to win that fight. So these people are very casual. These people are not knowledgeable. They are, like you said, they're streaming fights, basic highlights of fights. They're not watching a fight. They're not learning anything, and then they go on these panels and they want to be a journalist. They want to be like Stephen Smith. They want to go on these panels. They want to hate on certain fighters. They want to comment on certain things that they don't know nothing about. It's like you want to buy a mechanic shop, but you're not a licensed mechanic. So how are you going to supervise and maintain a business that you're not a mechanic? You want to buy a pizzeria, but you don't know how to make pizza. You know what I'm saying? You want to own a gas station, but you don't want to pump. You don't know how to pump gas. So this is what we basically dealing with. We're dealing with people that are not knowledgeable. They don't have no experience. They should never talk about boxing, and they are talking about boxing. They're saying negative things. They're not respecting these men for the time in the gym.
So
Like this
let
young
me
man.
ask you this: when they say a fighter's a pillow fist fighter, yeah, are they saying that because the fighter doesn't knock people out, or if you ask the boxers that Devin Haney's fought, they can't knock him out. Those punches that Devin Haney punches with, they're still strong enough to keep people at bay. They're still strong enough to make people hesitant. So when people say these kind of things, is that the casual kind of talk to the utmost?
Yeah, these are
Because
casual dudes that just hating. They're trying. First of all, they're playing mind games on the poor kid. They don't like the kid. They don't like the kid. Like they was doing that to Floyd. Oh, Floyd is pillow fisted. That's the mind games they play. They want you to become stationary. Fight. They want. Let's say if you boxing, right, and you're moving, and you're sparring. The guy that you're sparring against, he's looking like a cornball. He can't walk you down. He's getting his ass chewed out by his trainer. So he say, "Oh,
So,
he's a pillow
let me
fisted
ask you
fighter."
this then. You
They
just
want
made a
you to stay
good
stationary so
statement.
you can
You
knock him
made a
out.
good statement there. Fans want a fighter to be a bit dumb and stationary so they can take two punches to give two or three of their own. They
Yeah, then
think
the guy got
that's
brain
a
damage.
yeah, but they
He got
think that's a bit like UFC, isn't it? Oh, look, at least this fighter's willing to take punches, bro. This fighter's willing to die. Is that clever or is that dumb as fuck?
That's dumb. That's dumb because well, first of all, let's re-educate them. Let's re-doctrinate. This is the art of professional boxing, people. This is the art of hit and not get hit. Okay, people. This is not MMA. This is not rock and sock'em. This is not a ballroom ball. This is not a back of alley fighting. Okay, people. This is not jail boxing. Okay, this is the art of hit and not getting hit. Okay, we had guys like Dwight Muhammad Kawi, the great Dwight Muhammad Kawi. He fought a guy that was undisputed champion, Leon Spinks. Leon Spinks went down a way to fight at cruiserweight. This man, if you watch that fight, you see how he broke down Leon Spinks and knocked him out. Leon Spinks couldn't touch him on anything. He had excellent defense. This is a guy that was 5'6" fighting at cruiserweight. He was 5'6" fighting 200 pounders, and they couldn't touch him. The only guy that gave him a hard time was that young man with the Olympic pedigree, that bona fide athlete, Evander Holyfield. That's the only guy that really gave him a beating, and George Foreman, because George Foreman was way too big and he had TNT in his hand. But besides these two guys, Dwight Muhammad Kawi probably had no problem except maybe at 175, Michael Spinks. And look at the caliber of guys that I'm mentioning. Okay, so this guy had excellent defense. These people had excellent defense. This is the art of boxing. You hit and not get hit, and you survive to fight the other day. What Jamal Charlo did was excellent in the sense of defense. He was able to survive. He was able to go on his shell and go 12 rounds with the best pound for pound fighter in the world, which is Casal Alvarez. Okay, but the point is that he didn't show growth in a sense that why are you making a fight like that? I mean, are you that money strapped that you got to go take a big money fight with Canelo to lose? I think to me that deteriorates boxing. For me, a highly skillful boxer like that to move up two weight divisions, right? To fight a guy for a couple of dollars for asking for a handout from Canelo, I think that's pitiful. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Crawford should pursue that route. I think Crawford should stay at 147, 154, and avoid going to 168, man. Because I mean, it's like you asking Canelo for a handout because he couldn't beat that guy. That guy's way too big. You know what I'm saying? He had excellent legs. He tried to win there. He still was focused, but you just can't beat a guy bigger like that, man. It just doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for a couple of 20 million, he could have had two good fights at 154, defend his title 154, and probably made more money than 20 million now, and still had his record and still had his creds. You know what I'm saying? Because now he don't got the WBO, and everybody's commentating, everybody's hating on him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So now he got to rebuild. He got to rebuild his brand. You know, this was hurting boxing. You know what I'm saying? People are telling, oh, that's a career changing payday.
Yeah, but
That's not a career
let
changing
me just
payday.
slow everyone down here. Yeah, the reason why I got you here because I was cooking it earlier. And you see what I told everyone, that especially across the pond, in the side of America, the minority, those channels and the hate and the way they degrade their own fighters, the way they talk about boxers, bro, like they're trash, they're bum, they're bitches. You know, they shouldn't even be allowed to be a fucking journalist or a reporter, bro, some of these people.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
But
But they take advantage because they say
they
freedom of
take
speech.
advantage of the way that they talk about our sport of boxing. Boxing doesn't have the respect in America, especially, bro. They downplay a lot of fighters in America, bro. And I'm just letting you know, when you got a fighter who knows how to use skills, why should that fighter be dumb just to please the public? Because, oh, he's not fan friendly. Some fighters need to fight in the best advantage they got with their God gifted talent, is what
And
they've
I
got their
agree because
ability for.
people forget that this is not a movie. This is not PlayStation 2. This is not Halo 2. You're not playing a video game. This is real. So if you out there and you're a guy that's gifted, you paying your dues in the gym, and you got a world class trainer by your side, and you're a gifted boxer with good reflexes. Why am I gonna go ignore that? And I want to be a alleged crowd pleaser and go in there and fight a guy like Regis Progress who knocked out Judy Sandango, okay? Who knocked out dudes knocked out Chon Cepeda. This man knocked out Chon Cepeda, okay? This guy went 12 hard rounds with one of the best pound for pound fighters from the UK, Josh Taylor, and lost his belt, okay? His unification. This guy's not no walk around the park, okay? So this guy, let's say you decide to trade with this guy, and this guy punches you in your eye and tears your retina. Now you got a detached retina, you can't box again. Or busts your orbital and you be like Billy Joe Saunders with a mesh on your eye. You know what I'm saying? And you can't box again, or breaks your jaw, or gives you a blood clot in your brain. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you use the skills that God has given you, the training regimen you follow from your trainer that's made you a world champion. Use the legs, the ring generalship, use the whole ring. If you that's what you do to win the fight, to be what you are, an undisputed 135-pound champion that's coming up in weight, to win, to box this guy, to fight him from angles, to look for openings, use the art of boxing. When I see this guy fight, I enjoy him. When I see guys like Richardson Hitchens, I enjoy that shit. I think that's beautiful. I saw how Richardson Hitchens broke down Chon Cepeda. Chon Cepeda couldn't deal with the length, the boxing ability, the quickness of the guy, how the guy before in 15 minutes, he's already losing the fight. He's already behind the 6th round. You know what I'm saying? So this is the art of boxing. Hit and not get hit. Go on to a move another day. The reason this style of boxing was created because men were fighting bigger men. So they say a guy 140 pounds boxing a guy that's 200 pounds. You're gonna rock a Sakamoto 200 pounder?
Now,
It's
what you
almost
got to
impossible.
remember now, yeah, those fighters you're talking about, like the Haneys, the Shakors, the Richard Hitchensons, and all these guys which have got beautiful lateral movement, fast jabs, fast head movement. See, you recognize their quick foot movement. You recognize all their flinching and their analyzing that distance. Just to not get punched hardly more than 15% in the whole fight, you respect all that because you know that comes with a skill set, right?
Yes,
But
sir.
in today's fans, they're like, oh no, man, that's a snooze fest. Oh no, man, that's boring. They want every fighter to kill each other, bro. These guys think that, slowly, boxing has become, oh man, he never got a knockout. Oh no, man, he got, it's like they try to put it
Yeah,
into a
but now
position.
when you got when like that guy that fought Calvin Grove, there was
But
a guy
that's how
that
the
fought Calvin
Americans are,
Grove.
bro. The
There was
Americans
a
are
guy
out
called
there
Edward.
trying to say that every fighter should be doing this or every fighter. Like, look at Berlanga. Berlanga won 16 fights on a knockout first round. Now Berlanga grew from that, and
Yeah, he's
Berlanga grew
boxing
from that.
guy.
Listen, let me get this off. Berlanga grew
Yeah.
from this. He goes down, comes back stronger, grows into the fight, beats the guy. Isn't that what a fighter needs? Some adversity.
And you,
Doesn't a fighter
the guy
need
that
growth?
dropped them,
Let me get this off, bro. Time out.
Okay,
Let
cool,
me get this
cool,
off
cool.
though, bro. Doesn't a fighter need adversity in life? Doesn't a fighter need
Yeah,
some negatives to work through the
absolutely,
deep end to become a
absolutely.
better fighter? What do you need
You
to
gotta
become
do
a
the
better
rounds.
fighter, bro? You need fucking experience.
Yes, sir. And also check this out, right?
Now you talk.
That
Go on,
he
bro.
fought 12 rounds defending his North American Boxing Organization, prepare himself for the world class level. So now when he fights for world title, the first thing I say, oh, Berlanga fought 12 rounds against Jason Quigley for the NABO championship. He already has championship pedigree because he fought 12 rounds already for defending his NABO champion. Then you also were saying in your show earlier on today, you was talking about the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury, when he came back, he fought 10 rounder with Pianetta, the last fight of Pianetta's career, the ex-European, Italian, German champion. Okay, he fought him. That man went the distance. He even, I think, he suffered from some form of cancer now. But that guy
Yeah, but
retired.
I just wanna stop this because the fans are losing you. The people which are listening, they are detached from this conversation. Because let me tell you why. The way that I look at it, if I had a child, I had a brother, I had a friend, or I'm training fighters, if my fighter is punching and his output is landing more punches and taking less punishment, and I don't give a fuck about the fans. If I know my fighter is taking the least punishment, less brain damage, less punches to the brain, I know that my fighter has got something that other fighters don't have. You might have the guy that punches harder. You might have a Tank Davis that takes 50 punches per fight. But my fighter might not have that strength, but he has the lateral movement, the skill, the brain, and the IQ, and he takes way less punishment.
Okay,
Who would I want my
okay,
son to be?
the
Who
good
would I want
boxer.
my son to be, bro?
Because after his career is over, he'll be
I
there to
would want
spend
my
money
son
with
to
you.
be the fighter who has a great defense and knows how to protect his head. Am I right or
And
wrong?
yes, and on top of that, look,
And would I
he's
care
gonna.
if the fans, would I give a fuck about the fans?
Yes, you're absolutely right, boss.
Come
You
on,
should not
bro.
care about the unconstructed, the negative comments, because you know why? Because that guy, after he finishes his great career, he could go into training, he could become into management, he could get into promoting, he could use his savings nicely. What's the sense of you making $30 million and you got brain damage and you're punch drunk? You can't enjoy. You got health deficiencies like Terry Norris. Look at Terry Norris now. He got to go take all this therapy. He got brain damage, right? All these other guys, they're suffering from polluted dementia because they want to be fan pleasing people. You know what I'm saying? They got torn retinas. They got all this damage. This is not a rock and sock'em thing. This is not MMA, boss. This is boxing. You use those skills so you could defeat your opponent the best to your ability, right? And if you could knock them out, you do it. And then you move on to the next fight. And then when you decide to retire, you leave with all your scoopers. You could go back to your wife and kids. You could enjoy your wife and kids. You could raise your family, buy a nice home, do whatever you want in your life. This is what boxing was meant to be. It was not for you to go and go out on your shield. Like all these guys, oh, I want this guy to go out on his shield. And then now the guy has a mental illness. He has a whole bunch of illnesses, cannot perform right. And are these fans going to support that person? That's a big negative. They're not going to support the person. They're going to move on to the next hot attraction. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're talking about here. We're talking about the art of boxing, the pugilistic style of boxing, which is basically hit and not get hit. Okay. Uh, you don't take a fight like these guys are taking. They're taking fights for their payday. They're taking the fight. They know they're going to lose the fight. I think that's mismanagement. You know what I'm saying? You know your fight is not going to beat a Canelo. So, oh, because $20 million, I'm worth more than $20 million. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but the Americans need to respect, the people in America need to respect the fighters that we got and grow with those fighters, whether it's Edgar Berlanga, whether it's Teofimo, whether it's Devin Haney, Shakur, all these guys,
Okay,
bro.
boss, but you tend to forget, boss. You tend to
You
forget.
guys are hating on your own fighters,
Okay,
and
boss,
that's
but you
why
have to
you have
understand, right?
downgraded the sport of boxing, Suleiman. And all
Yes.
these Americans that are saying that they're fans of boxing, they're streaming boxing. They're not
Okay,
fans. They're
But
fake,
you have
some of
to
these
understand
Americans are,
something, right?
bro.
You understand that America
And
is
the
a rule
hate
by
comes
nature,
from
boy.
America. They downplay their own fighters.
America is a rule
It's
by
just
nature, boy.
it's just a garbage. They call
Yeah,
boxing
but
garbage in
you have to
America,
admit
bro.
this, but you have to admit this. American culture, American people, the American you see today is
And
not the one
today,
that you
Suleiman, I'm
saw.
going to give you this. Today, Suleiman's been speaking some good, positive, factual talk. And the reason why you're talking like this, that you know that there's a lot of casuals and haters in America, is because you've been in the ring, Suleiman.
Yes.
So you understand that the way that they talk about these fighters in America, like they're garbage, these American fans are garbage, man.
No, they're not in the ring with you, but they're not in the gym running a 6 minute mile, a 9 minute mile, 6 miles on a treadmill. They're not feeding you after your training. They're not buying you the meals. They're not paying your training expenses. Okay, they're not buying you Evian water after you're done. They're not heating you up when your face looks like a swollen potato after getting hit. Like they want a rock and sock'em fighter, right? But they're not there when you piss in blood. They're not
Well,
there when you
just
see
stay
a
there,
doctor.
Solomon. Though,
You know what I'm saying?
wait there. We got other people in the panel. Yo, Punch Drunk Boxing. What's going on, bro?
What's good? Raps or boxing knowledge, the voice of the UK, London.
Man, I'm just chopping something up, man. I felt like telling these guys that they keep talking about fighters on even in my channel, talk about fighters like there ain't shit, and it always comes from America, bro. They're always dicing down their own fighters, talking like they're shit, they're trash, they're fucking. And I said, you got to stop with them names in my channel, bro. I said, you're bringing down the sport. And then when the fucking guests come here, Punch, oh, no, we want to talk to the guests. We want to. It's like, I don't understand why they fucking talk so bad about the sport of boxing, bro. But go ahead.
Nah, it's like I've been saying for years, brother. The American boxing fans are toxic. We all about hate. We want to see downfalls. We hate great things. We want to see it. We want to see losers. We want to see. That's what we want. We want to brag how shitty something is, and that entertains us. You don't hear that. You never heard the terminology. Let's say, look, we're so much of a bad culture that if you like a fighter, support him too much or praise him, they hit you with, why you on his dick? Why you sucking his dick? It's derogatory. It's like a crime for you to even support somebody, because they will turn it around and give you a derogatory feminine type of name. You're not allowed to support people, or they give you the fanboy. Fanboy comes from femboy. It's a gay terminology. Fanboy comes from the origin of a gay terminology. That's the American toxic fan base. And the reason why Showtime is not going to be doing boxing, HBO left, is because the American fans don't value its fighters. We throw them in the trash. We devalue them in each and every way. They could lose one time and we say that they ain't shit. They gatekeepers. Look, Deontay Wilder lost one time in his career. Not one time, but only to one person. He ain't shit. He can't fight. You know what I'm saying? That's just our culture.
And
Our
look, to
culture.
be honest with you, I've had a conversation with you a couple of times, and we've even spoke about fighters when they lose. You know, like even when fighters like they come through adversity, and you say, "Nah, man, that's good for Berlanga. Maybe he needs to grow now as a fighter. Maybe he can now get ready for knowing what it's like to be in adversity, so he can go back and get stronger, get better at what he's doing, so he can get, to the next fight." That's growth in a fighter, but you can't see that conversation out here today. No, he's trash, bro. He didn't knock out the 18th, 17th guy, Rapstar. I mean, this is how they talk.
And that's why it's the value. That's why the American fighter, they get their money fighting foreign fighters, because the foreign fan base and culture, they represent them. They support them. It's like I said earlier. Yo, Rapstar, if Devin Haney versus Lomachenko was in Ukraine, and vice versa, Devin Haney was the guy that really won in most of the opinion. Like people say, oh, Lomachenko got robbed, but let's say Devin Haney was the one that got robbed in Ukraine. You think they're gonna throw bottles at Papachenko like they throw
No
bottles
way.
at Bill Haney
No way.
in Ukraine? You think they're
No,
gonna say
because look at the
boo?
fucking effort, bro. Look at effort. Look at what they're
Nah.
doing.
This is what we do here. This is what we do here. Even with Floyd Mayweather fight Ricky Hatton, the whole UK comes to support Ricky Hatton. The whole Philippines come to support Manny Pacquiao. Look it, we had a fight. Jamal Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez. I was in the arena. There was like 12 Jamal Charlo fans.
What?
Maybe less.
What?
They don't support fighters. The Americans don't support fighters, bro. It don't matter how much you
They were
accomplish.
just hyping it, bro. They were hyping that fight. They knew the guy was going to lose that fight.
And let me tell you some sad news. Let me give Solomon the sad news. Over the years, and I know that Punch can vouch for this, over the years, yeah, the reason why you guys in America have lost Showtime is because of the streaming and downplaying all the fights, that now all these other sports in America, even women's basketball, is getting more rating than boxing in America, bro. Go do your research on Google.
Yeah,
Go.
but you know what's hilarious?
Yeah,
Right?
and let me tell you something else. That's why, if I'm not mistaken, Punch, wait, these guys which have been trashing boxing, if I'm not mistaken, if you lose Showtime, you lost HBO, you lost your TV networks, you'll be limited in where certain fights can happen with these new places and apps that they'll have to pay more pay-per-views now than what they had to before. Is that correct? Maybe it might become like that, yeah? Where the Americans will have to pay for their boxing now, whether they like it or not now.
Yep.
And we gotta talk boxing like YouTube. Nobody signs contract.
Why
Amazon
advertise
doesn't
should pay for
contract.
boxing? Why should have commercial sponsors for what? The American fans don't respect the fighters. Why should I open up a slot on 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, whether on ESPN, if college football gets way more ratings than boxing? Why should I open it up for boxing? If I was a network, why should I open it up for boxing? Look at what we talk about, even in boxing. He didn't sell pay-per-view. Look at the
for hours talking about that
shit. We laugh. We laugh that our pay-per-view numbers didn't do good. We laugh at the viewership. We laugh at all of that. Only the American fans say that shit. Because we love to see a downfall. We love to see that, because the talk and the brag to bring down people is lucrative in America, in American sports, especially in boxing. That's why the toxic YouTube channels, they get their traffic, baby. They don't give a fuck about even interviewing a boxer. Why? Because the hate is their entertainment. The love is not entertainment. Hate is.
And the guy that tried to change that, he tried to do a change for it, was Al Heyman. To me, he was the only one at the beginning that tried to change it. But even him, even with the backing, the funding, they try to pull the plug on him from day one. Everybody went against him, bro. Everybody, Bob Arum, everybody went against him. He was trying to pull boxing back on ABC, on Fox, on CBS, and even PIX 11, Channel 11, even Amazon, stuff like that. They didn't want that.
Who else went against them? The fans.
Yeah, the fans.
Even when it was free, when PBC was free boxing, NBC free boxing, no pay-per-view, they were still hating on Al Heyman. Then Al Heyman went with the pay-per-view model. They still hating on Al Heyman. Even Al Heyman PBC has put up the Great Show in 2023. And people are laughing that Showtime is not gonna have PBC.
Better the fighters, paying them more, taking care of them. He cared more about their health, their well-being, their mental aptitude, and everything. And they were hating. And then Eddie Hearn himself, he tried to be a pioneer also. He tried to take about the UK fight. Look what he did. Excellent job with Joshua. He helped build that brand. And some people still hate on Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? They're not appreciative. You know what I'm saying? They bite the hand that feeds them. You know what I'm saying? These two guys alone, they did a lot for boxing that was good.
But you guys are right. Punch is right. People are fucking delusionally, mentally crazy, because Every network that fails in boxing, there's so many fan base. Ah, they failed. They failed. You see what happened to Showtime? You see what happened to DAZN? And I don't understand that. Why are you hating on a platform that's bringing boxing to the table? Even BOK Prime. Nah, man, these motherfuckers, we don't. What do you mean? Why are you giving people that are bringing boxing to the sport hating on them? I don't
Bro,
understand that, bro.
bro, even Ben
Even
Shalom.
top
Ben
rank too. Like
Shalom.
you see that guy right there. Hey, all these top rank fighters, they got to go to the top rank gym in Las Vegas on the camera and be observed. Like they making sure you working out. They don't put you in the ring to get hurt. Like that's why Andy Ruiz Jr. got kicked out of top rank because he was in horrible condition. Now he's starting to work out and get in shape. But there was mad about that because he didn't look physically fit to fight as a prize fighter. You know what I'm saying? There's
Look
no
at
reason.
Ben Shalom. He secured a new boxing deal in America. In America. I mean, and that's good. You know why? Because I
Oh,
know
he
the
did?
UK supports boxing. So even the American, oh yeah, let's make a deal with this guy Ben Shalom. As a matter of fact, he got one of the best up and coming star in Ben Whitaker. He looks like he's a crossover success. Could be a crossover success. Yes, let's give him a contract. While they congratulate. Look at this. While in the UK, they even congratulate when somebody has a new deal for boxing. We laugh because we want Showtime not to work with PVC.
And you see that fight, bro? That fight this poor kid fought right now, the Haney fight. He fought his ass off in that fight, bro, with Lomachenko. I can't believe the people don't give him. He should have got more praise for that fight. That kid should have got more praise for that. Yeah, I know he went to places and model clothes, but that kid should have got. He fought his ass off. He broke that dude's rib. From the beginning of the round, he was busting that body up. You know what I'm saying? He had underrated punching power, bro. He fought an excellent fight. He fought the allegedly the top tier fighter of top rank and beat him, bro. He beat him, made that dude cry like a little girl in his locker room. You know what I'm saying? So people have to be realistic, man. They have to give this kid his respect, man. I mean, we're not no fanboys. This kid fought his butt off in that fight. He fought a guy that was beating people up all from 126 to 135. Okay, and beat that guy. A legitimate win, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now he's gonna go against a guy now that is supposed to be the boogeyman of that division. This is the guy that knocked out Chom Cepeda. This is the dude that knocked out Julie Sandango on the comeback. This is the dude right there that he's like a national icon in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? This dude right there is no slouch, bro. He's a multi-time champion. So now if he goes and he beats this guy, it makes him look like a second tier opponent and becomes a two division champ. I want to see him against only the best. I want to see him fight the cream of the crop. I want to see him fight Tio Fermo. I want to see him fight guys like go up there and challenge this Crawford guy. I've been saying it for a long time in multiple channels. I want to see this guy against Crawford, bro. I want to see him fight the best pound for pound, bro. I mean, Devin Haney has a skill asset, the boxing ability, the positive mental attitude to make that happen. He has the size, man. He's still growing, bro. If he could go and outclass this guy, he's gonna make us believers, bro. He's gonna be putting people on notice, bro. And that's what Haney gotta do. You know what I'm saying? He gotta put people on notice, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Crawford is up in age now. He fought the fight of his life, but this guy's on the come up too, bro. And that's Devin Haney. That's another guy too that you was talking about before. The skill of hitting hit and not getting hit. There's a guy that only gets hit 13% of the time or 12% of the time
You
in
know
this
who
fight.
gets hit the
And
less
that's
in
Shakur
boxing?
Stevenson.
You
It's
know who
that
gets hit?
Shakur Stevenson.
You know who gets hit the less in boxing?
Say that again.
You know who gets hit the less in boxing? The number one guy that
Shakur
gets hit the
Stevenson.
less.
Shakur.
Demetrius Andre
Oh, he does? What's his percentage?
gets hit. What is it? 5 times per round, something like that.
Yo, but he fought Luke
That's a
Sheeler.
skill.
Yo,
That's a
not for
skill
nothing,
you
bro.
need.
Yo,
The
not for nothing,
statistics is
bro.
out
He's
there, but
right,
you know
bro.
what?
He fought.
But you know what? He's a horrible fighter, right?
He's awkward, not horrible, awkward. He's an awkward boxer, bro. He a southpaw that's very awkward, and you know what makes him look so awkward is those dreads. It's not that he's awkward himself. I think if he
But one
had, he
thing,
didn't have to.
but one thing as a real boxing fan who's ever even been in the ring one round, even if you've been in the ring one round, if you look at what Demetrius Andrade really does, he has so many gifts to be able to fight first a little bit risky and realize that he can just totally outbox you. He has a skill set, which is a natural skill set. He is naturally a very educated and gifted fighter. I can't deny that. But
Yeah, he's
again,
a rangy southpaw, and people
very
imitate him.
smart.
Bro.
Again, very smart. The only thing I'd say about him is that can if there's a time that he feels that he needs to change up on you is because he feels the pressure of the other fighter. You
You know
understand?
what I think what it is
When
for
he
him?
feels the pressure of the other fighter, he's not willing to take those chances. He will outbox you now.
I think the money's not right, man. Like for example, like if they offer you a piece
He's
of
gifted fighter.
yeah, he
Demetrius
a
Andrade
gifted
is a
fighter,
gifted
but the
fighter.
problem is the
Not for
boxing.
Americans.
No,
Not
the
for
boxing
Americans.
people don't want to feed him. Like for example, he beat Luke Keeler. When he beat Luke Keeler was a good fighter, and Luke Keeler was all over the place. He couldn't stay stationary. This guy was dropping him with everything. Luke, he's very rangy. He's very good boxer. He knows his ring jealousy. He has excellent footwork. I like his footwork. His footwork is excellent. Okay, but the situation is that the money's not right. So he has the right to say no. If the money's
Bro,
not
we're
right, if
the
you want me
type.
to
Look,
fight
look, look, look,
Jonathan,
look, look. We're the type to say. Look, I can even say Demetrius Andre, and you can see people in the chat already gonna say something. If I say David Morrell, they'll be like, "Oh, David Morrell's nice. Oh, David Morrell, this only had
he only
9
got 9
fights
fights.
versus nobody versus people that nobody knows. Yo, he nice.
Yep.
David Morrell's nice. Yo, he's the man. Yo, he should fight. Yo, man, they dunking him. Oh, yo, because it's culture. It's culture.
It's true. You're right about that. You're right about it because this guy fought better quality opponent than David Morrell. He beat better quality opponent than Osni Iglesias. And these two guys got belts, and everybody's talking about them like they're the next thing, they're sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? So this poor guy, he's a 3-time champion, and of the money they be treating him like a second tier opponent, and he has the right to be upset. He's been calling out guys for years, man. Canelo threw him out of a press conference. I was watching that. I don't see what would be the cause of that. He wasn't being disrespectful. He wasn't disrespectful to nobody. He wasn't taking nobody's drinks. He that was so unjustified. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do nothing to be kicked out. You know what I mean? The kid is a little awkward. He got the little braids. I think he could fix the braids a little bit more like Bermane Stavern or like Lennox Lewis, make himself more. But the thing is, if you want me to fight for a championship for like chump change, look at the braids. He's not a bad looking guy, bro. He's just,
Why
he's
you
just
always say these things about men like that?
no, because everybody say he's so awkward. He's not that awkward, bro. He's not that cool. He's very tall. He boxes out of a southpaw stance. He's not gonna put himself at risk and get knocked out to please fans, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people following his platform. There's a guy in the UK, Tyler Denny. He's gonna fight for the European belt at 160 pounds. He's also he's like Dimitri. He's a southpaw. He doesn't even have a knockout. He hasn't produced a knockout yet. There's another guy, Laurent Riches from the UK. He fights like him too. A tall, rangy southpaw, very awkward. This guy's producing fighters similar to him. There's people that only follow his style. A lot of people
Bro, we
mimic his
have the
style.
greatest. We got the greatest fighters. I feel as a bunch, not just one particular fighter, but we have so much great fighters, so much young great fighters. But again, we're haters. We're haters. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, man, that's a picture of Andrade. If you don't fucking like the picture of Andrade, bro, then go fuck yourself,
Put a
innit?
picture.
He's a boxer.
Put a picture of
No,
Genovic,
but
and
he's
they'll
a
say that
boxer.
he's the second
Somebody
coming
said,
of God. Put
yo,
a
Rap,
picture of
why'd you put
Genovic,
that
and you'll see
picture
the
of
praise.
Andrade up? Somebody telling me, why am I putting this picture up? Bro, I don't put picture up unless I'm talking about the content. This is a guy that's in our sport. If you don't like his picture, bro, you need to go watch. Go watch fucking something else, bro.
Put a
You know
picture
what
up
I
with
mean?
Janabek and they'll like it. Put a picture of any fighter that is not American, and you're gonna see the limited of hate goes all the way down. Put a picture of Lomachenko. Put a
Hey,
picture of
look,
Usyk. Put a
hey,
picture of
bro.
Triple G.
They can watch. They can see the picture of Boo Boo for right now. They can
Put a
see the
picture.
picture of
Put a
Boo Boo,
picture
man.
of them. As soon as you're gonna put a picture of even an undefeated fighter, even a young fighter, they're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it.
But Janabek got a weak resume. If you're sold on Janabek resume already, you're fake. His resume is weak. He's not even fought no real guys. The last guy he fought, even Jake Paul would beat him. You're right. So we gotta wait. People using Janabek just to hate on another fighter.
But okay, the question with Janabek, I don't think the question was that he's afraid to fight the guy. I mean, you got to think that's very different for boxing, boss. Like, for example, like you're a prize fighter. Your training camp alone for a fight is like 30, 40,000 dollars, right? Okay, your eating, your nutritionist is another 10 G's, right? Your gym fees and all that. Your trainer, you got expenses. You're putting your kid through school. You're paying a mortgage, right? They say you got a 6 month or 4 month training camp. You got to pay a mortgage for 4 months, right? You got expenses. Now you're gonna go fight a guy for chump change against a killer like that? You know what I'm saying? And you're a world champ, you're gonna be upset too. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to give him the proper treatment, the respect of a champion. You know what I'm saying? They want to treat him like a second tier opponent. You know what I'm saying? So he has the right to vacate the belt, and then on top of that, he has problem making the weight. He's been there for a while. So he had the right to go up in weight and move on to weight. Then
Well, he
he did
didn't even want to
negotiation.
stay at that weight anymore.
Excuse me?
He didn't even want to stay at that weight anymore.
Yeah, because
There was
they
no
were
point
trying
of
to pay
staying in
him,
that
bro.
weight. It was no point of keeping that belt if nobody wanted to unify with that belt. What? So what's
And
the
nobody want
point?
to give him no bread, son. No, like right now, Janabek, right? The reason
If
Janabek
triple, if
fought for
trip, if you got a belt and Triple G has the other two belts and doesn't want to fight Andre, and then you got Charlo at the time that's saying we blackballing Andre. Why am I going to stay in the division that really has no name? And if I, and my mandatory before Janabek was actually Jaime Munguia, and they moved him to the WBC so they won't have to face Demetrius Andre. That wasn't really in the mandatory position of Demetrius Andre. So even if he would have got that mandatory, at least he would have got that little money fight with Jaime Munguia because he does have a following. So they don't want Andre. They didn't even want a belt.
yeah,
So
and
why I'm
then
going to stay paying sanctioning fee? You think I'm going to keep a belt, pay sanctioning fee 3% for $183,000 to
yo,
fight
and then on
this
top
guy
of
that
that,
nobody knows?
Then
Too.
you
yo,
gotta pay your trainer, manager, nutritionist, and then you gotta pay everybody else.
your mortgage,
And
your
tax.
wife,
People
your
forget about
car.
tax. So they wanted him to fight for free against a person that they didn't give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about Genovic. We all understand that nobody in boxing in this community give
No,
a
they
fuck about
didn't care
Genovic.
about Genovic. That's a lie. They didn't care.
Yo, another thing is right. I don't mean to interrupt, right? Let's look at this, right? He did it before. It's not like he did. He was saying no from the beginning. He fought. Let me mention the fighters he fought. He fought Otto Azanov for chump change. Okay, he defended that belt against Otto Azanov. He fought Luke Keeler for chump change. Okay, he fought Jason Quigley for chump change. He fought several. He fought Jack
Nah, not
O'Kay.
really. He got
Uh,
paid.
right,
He got
right.
paid.
He
Nah, he
got
got
paid,
paid.
but not the money, not mega fight money, right? So now this guy comes up, they come out of nowhere, and they want to pay another shit fight, another shit purse, right? Not a mega purse to fight Janabek, right? Okay, so he says, "Yo, the money's not right." They don't want to give him no money, so they start hyping that bullshit. Oh, he's ducking Janabek and all this bullshit. It's not that he's looking for a good payday, man. I mean, the Charlotte could do it. Everybody else could do it. Why can't he do it? You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, he vacates, right? So Janabek gets elevated, right? So You think Janabek made money in those two fights? He just unified a belt. You think Janabek made money fighting that guy? Hell's no.
They was using him as a block. The fans used him as a block because if he was ducking Janabek, what was the reason of him not wanting to fight Janabek? To go to 168 and put himself in position to fight who? Canelo.
It's the
They
money,
didn't give
boss. The
about
money.
Zach Parker. Remember, if he's ducking Janabek, it's because he was going to fight Parker. But then they say he's ducking Zach Parker. But you didn't give a damn about Zach Parker because y'all was saying he was ducking Janabek. You see
Like
the
right now, he's at
contradiction?
168, right? He's at 168. He's gonna fight David Benavidez, right? It's because the biggest reason that fight was made because the purse was beautiful. They probably gave him a nice purse. Okay, he could have fought anybody else,
He
right? He
said,
could have attained the belt. He could have fought David Morrell. He probably could beat David Morrell. He could have fought Oscar Iglesias. He could have fought Caleb Plant coming off that loss for David Benavidez. But he decided to fight David Benavidez because the money was right. The money was beautiful. It was nice.
it's just
You
the
know what I'm
con.
saying?
And to be honest, you're right about that. Andrade would have fought Morel if the money was right. He would have. You're kind of right. You got to know the business. So Andrade knows that the Benavidez fight is not only a good risk, it's a good money fight too.
It's a
So
good money
if
fight.
anybody else avoided Brang challenge, he would have fought that challenge if it was bigger. Simple. That's just business. That's just any natural boxer would want to do that, bro.
I feel like
So right
I,
now,
I feel I
but
feel I feel like if there was a way, you know what I'm saying, that boxing has a show that could give you a glimpse of behind the scenes and how fights are presented to fighters and their management by their promoter and the way they pick it and certain contract that's passed around. Just a little glimpse of that. I think it will help this community substantially. I think if people get to see just a glimpse of that, of the hustle of just trying to get a fight and to see what's a real duck, what's real voided, people will have way more respect for the fighters. But the thing is, they don't know.
Of course they don't.
okay,
But
let's
even
go
knowing
back
the
to
American
Janabek for a
family, they
minute.
would hate anyways. Put it that way. They would hate anyways.
Hey, boss, but can I say something about Janabek? Janabek is not making no money. Janabek is coming from a third world country, right?
Yeah.
He's not getting that much money. I guarantee you, bro, he's like a Sergey Kovalev. These guys, when they came up, they have no other choice, right? To start making a good payday, he's gonna have to become unified.
I'm
He
sure
has no other
Gennady
choice.
Golovkin has changed the path for some of that
Yeah,
for him,
but
right?
remember, Granati didn't make no money till he was unified. So he had to build that brand. So at the beginning, he wasn't making that much money. Sergey Kovalev wasn't making that much money. So this guy, Janabek, he's the same thing. He has no other choice but to clean up the division, to unify, so he could start earning career any money. Also, another guy, um, Crawford. Crawford wasn't making that money at the beginning. Crawford had to earn that money, bro. He had to bust his back in the ring, in training camp, knock out a lot of dudes to build that brand, bro. People forget. People think like Crawford was making money like from the day one. Hell's no. He had to build that brand, boss. He had to build that brand. So these people think like they're gonna get a big mega payday. Like this young man here has been a career a professional for a long time, and they want to give him a second tier money. There was another Kazakhstan fighter, Danny Yelusinov. He was the IBO champion, 146. He vacated. He was a gold medalist. He vacated the belt and retired because there wasn't. They were offering. He was assigned to Matchroom, and they were offering him chump change, bro. They were offering him chump change to fight, and he said,
Yeah,
"Look,
but
I'm
I'm
not
gonna tell
gonna
you
fight
like
no."
this. I'm gonna tell you like this. If you're a gold medal, you set. You're set. You're already getting paid yearly for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are. But what I'm saying is
So
like
so
these
that
guys
but but
want the
that but
mega
that's
fight.
why but that's why foreign fighters that when they get there, if they win a gold medal and things of that nature, like Lomachenko is set. He's always Usyk is set. They don't even gotta. These guys don't even have to become professional. That's it. They set with their medals and stuff like that. Even
But I
Felix
think your
Diaz.
gold medal punch, each country has a different contribution for that gold medalist. They
Yeah,
have a
but
different each country has a different budget.
But I know if
Yeah,
in
like if you're
Dominican,
Romania,
if in Dominican Republic, Felix
Yeah.
Diaz gets 200,000 a year just because of his gold medal. That's Dominican Republic. I
Yeah,
could
but that's
imagine.
yeah, but that's because they respect that higher, maybe.
Yo, trust me, winning a gold Olympic is big.
I mean,
It's
I know
big.
it is.
yeah, like
Mark
that guy,
Breland,
like that.
Even for a UK fighter, winning a gold is big.
even for like Mark Breland didn't care if he didn't train with Deontay Wilder. He already gets money every year, right?
For example, the
I don't know how
Marilu
deep it
Retner,
is in
Marilu
America.
Retner,
That's what I'm saying.
the
Okay.
gymnast that got sick in New York. There's a gymnast, Marilu Retner. She was a Olympic gold medalist, right? Back in the day. She got sick, and you know what they did? She had no benefits. They made a fund for her, and they got like 300K for her, and she's getting better. So it's true what he's saying. But in other countries like Romania, if you were like a gold medalist, and they say you be like I think the guy that also Bulgaria, you get an apartment for life. They take care of you, even though if you didn't become pro, even if you're damaged, even if you're hurt. You know what I'm saying? If you win a medal, they're gonna take care of you, bro. They're gonna treat you like your military. Like they're gonna actually bury you. They're gonna take care of
Yep.
you because you're a national icon. But that's what he's trying to say. But what I'm saying is like you got guys that are retiring, bro. They're getting shit contracts, bro. They're getting shit contracts. These
It's a
guys are not
legendary
getting.
thing to do to win medals. It's legendary, but they don't respect that anymore like that, bro. And the
I
fans.
think in America, but that's what we keep on talking
Yeah,
about.
like Tyrell Biggs. Tyrell was a gold medalist at heavyweight, and I heard the guy even became homeless at one time.
But if
Tyrell
the
Biggs got.
Americans appreciate the fighters, they will get paid way more. A matter of fact, boxing will be so good that it will be free TV. But they gotta make money. They don't trust these. They don't. They just don't trust these fans, or they
No,
can't gauge
it's not
these fans.
marketable. There's a lot of flaws in boxing that make it hard to market. The
Nah,
sense
nah,
is
nah,
like,
nah.
for
Ain't no
example,
flaws in boxing.
okay, let me explain to you how. When a guy pops dirty, when a guy becomes a junkie, when a guy gets caught for doing a crime, they gotta restrict the boxer more. The boxer has to act. That's what Al Heyman was trying to do with Broner. He had him wearing suits. He had him clean shaved. He was trying to produce a professional brand for boxing, and people was complaining left and right because he had Broner in a suit, freshly shaved. He was trying to produce a professional mental attitude in the boxes, something professional, so they could make big money. But the problem is that it was very difficult for him to do it. He's trying to still do it now, but he couldn't attain the goal, the blueprint that he had because he tried to do it with John Molina. He tried to do it with those guys. He tried to produce a brand,
I think he
a
did a
very
good job. I think he did a good job overall.
yeah, he did a
I
good
think
job, but he
I
he
think
couldn't
I
do what
think
he really
Top
wanted.
Rank has done a good job overall. You know what I'm saying? In it's boxing, we're never gonna get the fight when we want it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's an anticipation, it's a buildup, it's a career. It's just not like have these two, three fighters just fight each other and that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's a career they need to build. Each fighter needs to
And
build.
in Europe, there's fighters, right? That like for example, like Romania, those countries over there, a guy become a silver medalist, right? And the guy's like a national icon in their country, right? Like Finland, all those places. And their life because boxing amateur alone could mess your brain up because you're getting hit, you're doing a lot of sparring. Some of these guys die young, they die 42, 38. They die. They just die because the accumulation of punishment as an amateur, bro. People think like, oh, you are amateur. Like for example, you know which guy shows a lot of ring wear from just the amateurs? Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce,
Man,
all
you
that
guys
scar
don't even
tissue.
know this, yeah? And I've learned this
Joe
from
Joyce got a
others,
lot of
and
scar
even
tissue.
people like, let me just say this. You guys don't even know how many fighters have certain injuries. And I know this from Punch as well, because Punch been around fighters. Is that even if a fighter sometimes have a personal injury or something like a shadow in the brain, there's doctors out there that promoters will send you to get you past to fight. You understand? There's ways to get through your medical examinations, bro. And even
Perfect
that
example
is
that
something
guy. What's
because
the guy,
people
the
need
one
to
that
make a
killed his
living,
wife?
bro.
Hey, watch rap star. Remember the guy that he was a southpaw, 135-pounder, that he was all knockouts, that he killed his wife, that he killed himself, and that guy had brain damage. That guy had a head trauma,
Edwin
like
Valero.
like yeah, and then they did an operation on him on the down low, and they didn't say no to nobody. Like he can't even pass the casket, but they kept promoting him and they made him a
Hey,
boxer.
Punch.
And he
That's why they don't have the assessments like that. Look at Henry. I don't want to say too much, but there's ways to people just when they got to fight, they got to fight. And look at all these fighters who got mental illness. There's nobody psychologically checking them out. No. Every they fight, don't they? Right? If you're
yeah, because
psychotic and you're schizophrenic, they don't care in boxing.
that's what happened with him. Like he wasn't monitored, bro. That guy was like a lunatic, bro.
Hmm.
And I heard that fight, the fight with Antonio DeMarco, he got a massive head cut, and it wasn't treated properly. And that's what created that drama. He had a massive head trauma,
Bro,
and
you
all he did was
amateur,
patch him
bro.
up.
They fight over 200 amateur bouts for free. Free. And as soon as you hear a fighter talking about wanting to get paid as a problem, why people say, "Oh, yo, you think that Javante Tank Davis he be slurring his word, yo, he's punch drunk." Javante Tank Davis had almost 250 amateur bouts.
Hmm.
And that's not including the sparring matches. He sparred a whole bunch of dudes. He sparred Tio Firmo. He sparred a lot of high quality dudes, bro. And Joe Joyce
Ryan
shows a lot of
Garcia
wear care.
have fought over 200 amateur bouts with 7 national titles. But us American fans, you know what we say? He's a social media superstar. He's not really a real boxer.
Yeah, that's what they say. It's true. And you saw how the body he had, the development he had on that body, that six pack. That kid's a gym rat, bro. They think Ryan Garcia's not a gym rat. Ryan Garcia's a gym rat, bro. He had a six pack and a half when he fought Javante, bro. He was solid
They
muscle.
all they all are gym rats.
Because if you're fighting
Not
for
to the
that
point.
kind of
I
money,
mean, some are more than others, but if they all reach to wherever they at right now, it's because they was stuck in the gym. They did their thing. They're nice like that.
that guy's a gym rat, bro. That guy works out. He really, he's a great athlete, bro. Is that the problem? He fought Tank. Tank caught him out there. Tank caught him. He lost his focus for 1 second. That's all it takes in boxing. You, like even when he fought Leo Santa Cruz, Leo Santa Cruz was catching him in a combo. Leo Santa Cruz didn't expect him to get hit like that. He didn't expect that guy to throw that punch. You know what I'm saying? And that's boxing. That's what makes boxing great. He was supposed to lose that fight to Leo Santa Cruz. You know that? That was an overconfident dude, bro. Leo Santa, and that's Al Heyman's godson. He got a son from that he called him Al Heyman. He got a son called after
Al
named after
Hamon.
Al Heyman. Yeah, that guy was supposed to beat Tank Davis, bro. And he never been the same after that. He vacated his WBA super belt and all that shit. He hasn't fought ever since, right?
No, that wasn't a good fight for Leo Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
It
But they
wasn't a
thought he
good.
was gonna win. He was a volume puncher anyway, man. He
It
could hit,
wasn't a
but he
good
was.
fight for Leo Santa Cruz. But you know what? But you know why that fight happened? You know why that fight happened and not the Gary Russell fight? You know why that fight happened but not the Tevin Farmer fight with Javante Tan Davis? You know why? Because they was chasing the foreign market. Because if the Americans was supporting their fighters, we would have seen Javante Tan Davis versus Gary Russell Jr. And the powers that be like, you know what? This is gonna make great money. That's
Well,
the
no,
issue.
that
Or
fight,
why
that
you
fight
think
right
Floyd
there.
Mayweather? Why you think Floyd Mayweather needed to chase? Oh, people say, oh, he was just making money off the Mexican fan base or whatever. Yeah, because the American fan base was fucking too cheap. He got to go chase it. So he got to fight the McDonald's twice. He got to fight the Canelo. As soon as he fought Andre Berto after the Manny Pacquiao fight, it went plummeted.
Yeah, he retired, but he's still cashing in. He's still cashing in on those exhibitions, man. I don't think
Even his
Floyd.
but look at this. But look at this. Even his exhibition. What is he doing? Going abroad and get it
Yeah, he got to go to other
for
countries too. Yeah.
foreign money. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we hear he got a lot of bills, a lot of problems. I hear one of his daughters might go to jail. He got a lot of
That's
problems.
old news, bro. They already fixed that up. She ain't going to jail.
But they already fixed that up.
Yeah, man.
It costs money for my daddy. I remember, yo, that's the one that made the videos, right? She was a rapper, that one, right? Isn't that the one that's rapping, saying that she got money and all that?
I don't know.
She,
It's the one that dates the rapper.
no, but there was one that was rapping. He had a daughter that was rapping. She was making videos and all that shit. I know he lost a lot of money in bad investments, man. Because I know he was funding her career. One of the daughters.
He said, just say black fans. Though the black fans don't support, but it's also American fans as well. The American fans, they don't support like that. You know what I'm saying? Just be real. Jamel Charlo was fighting for undisputed. Only 7,000 people went to see the fight.
Yo, I got a question for you. You think this Richardson Hitchin kid is the next Floyd because he was signed by TMT?
No, no, please stop. Please don't
They,
compare
they
Floyd and
compare him
anybody.
to Nick. You know who he wants to fight next, right? He wants to fight that Catterall kid. He wants to fight Josh Catterall. I mean Catterall. He thinks he has enough skill to beat him. You think he'll beat Catterall?
Yeah, I
You
don't
think
know. I'm not too. I don't look forward to really. Like
you you don't like
I
Hitchin?
think I think he need to up his entertainment value. That's my opinion. But I mean, he got all the skills, but you got to give entertainment. You're being televised. You know what I'm saying? And just like what y'all was talking about earlier. Oh, the sweet signs. Look, the sweet signs was never meant to be boring. The sweet signs, it became an appeal because the sweet signs wasn't exciting. That's why boxing was the number one sport in almost a century around the world because it's appealing. So don't attach the sweet science to not getting hit and the sweet science to be boring. No, the sweet science, everybody has their own element of the sweet science, but it was never meant to be boring. Or boxing would have never got to where to where it is.
Yeah, but you must admit that a clever fighter is a fighter who is got the smart understanding of an IQ, how to fight somebody with taking the minimum punishment. That is really a smart fighter overall,
Yeah, but what they say
regardless
is
of what it looks like, even if it's Andrade.
what they
People think
said.
Andrade is boring as fuck, but if Andrade is smart and he's taking less punishment, then who's doing better?
See, but that right there is hate as well. Go watch a Hitchison fight and go watch a Demetrius Andre fight, and whoever calls it boring is because they just trying to hate. Because ain't nothing boring about about cracking a jaw. Ain't nothing boring by knocking people down. That's what he does to almost his opponent. So that boring shit is hate in my opinion. But what I'm saying is, what do people say? Hit and not get hit. It's hit and not get hit. You still got to hit. So
Yeah,
people
you
value
still
the
got to hit. You still
people
got to
value the
hit.
hit.
You still got to be
But you see that
winning.
the Tron win, he busted Tron up, bro. He busted Tron up. Tron is durable, bro. But he didn't put himself in risk. He did exactly that. He hurt the guy. The guy's crazy game. You know, he did everything possible to beat that guy, but he won every round, bro. There wasn't a round that guy won, bro. That guy Tron's
But
a
when
player.
it's high class, but look at this. When it's high class, though, in the end of the day, look, when it's you could say hit and not get hit, and it's like it's an extreme talent versus a guy on the come up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that, yeah, that's cute. But when it's the elite, and it's elite versus elite, you win by scoring. You're gonna get hit. Triple G is gonna hit Canelo. Canelo's gonna hit Triple G. You're not gonna run away from it. Bud is gonna hit Earl Spence. Earl Spence hit Bud. It just didn't have an effect on him. Porter is going to hit Thurman. Thurman is going to hit Porter. Loma is going to hit Tio. Tio is going to hit Loma. So this hit and not get hit, and people imagining that the other person is not supposed to get hit. They at this level, you're going to get hit.
So it's like when John the Beast got before Hagler. Hagler got hit in that fight, but he wore him out and he knocked him out, right? He systematically won. So I'm getting what you're saying. I'm
Yeah, and it's
understanding
the
what you're
sweet
saying.
science. But at
Yeah,
that
it's a true
level,
fact.
you're gonna get hit. If y'all looking for a perfection, like, oh my God, he only got hit twice in the whole fight.
I mean, yeah, but you got to look at defense. Look at Crawford's defense was fucking on point, and you can see that Crawford was fucking taking the way he was punching with the punches, and then also Crawford with that left guard up. That's some fucking classy defense, bro. So yeah,
But you know what? That
it's
fight was
about
way on
defending
too
and
hype.
punching. It's about defending and punching. It is about
But
Arguably,
that.
that fight, what happened with that fight
arguably,
was that everybody, all the fans, all the social media was hyping up Errol way too much, bro. The
yo,
LDBC,
arguably the best heavyweight, the best skillful heavyweight, arguably Tyson Fury. Know how to use the jab, very smart. But guess what? His ass was on the floor, on the ground with a Deontay Wilder.
Mm.
Yet that doesn't mean that he's not smart. He's not there looking to get hit, but he also needs to hit. He needs to win the fight. It's to win the fight. It's not for you to wait for a judge to award you a fight. You got to go out there and win, and you got to score.
Yeah, but nobody's saying that you need to take unnecessary punishment to score. A smart fighter needs to score with angles and smart punches. The least he gets punched here is the more smart. If his output is heavy and he's taking less, then that's a very good fighter.
But what I'm saying is, no
Overall,
fight like
that's the
no.
that's the yeah, but that's the quality pound for pound niche fighter that everybody, if you really want to really talk about it and dice it down, that is the fighter that I think is the classiest fighter.
No, no, I understand. What I'm saying is nobody goes out there and say, hit me. Ain't nobody doing the Ricardo Mayorga. Like, come on, hit me. Yeah. Nah, that's,
Yeah.
what I'm saying? No fighter does that. But you have to take the risk if you want to score that big blow. It's the game of seconds. If you could get out that shot, once you throw a shot, block your shot, dip your shot, slip your shot, or whatever, but you still have to be in line to score. And that's how people get caught. Nobody wants to get hit, but you want to score. And when you're trying to score, you're subjected to be countered.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
look at Muhammad Ali, like when I was watching Muhammad Ali, yeah, Muhammad Ali was not the most smartest fighter. When he was Clash's Clay, he was more on his feet. He was using his jab. He was trying not to get punched. He was actually trying to outbox you and being smart and first to the punch. When he became the fighter, which was Muhammad Ali, that's because he became older. He started taking punches, and the fans loved him for it. But he would take a lot of punishment to give punishment, and then he became a fighter that nobody wanted to see him like that. So yes, you can be a fan friendly fighter. Yes, you should take risks, but that means you're just doing things which are trending for the fans and not the best of your what you are as a fighter. So
Look
boring
at,
fights they will come. That's
but look,
because boring fights it's because fighters don't tend to want to get hit. You know what I mean? You're not in this sport to get hit, though, are you? Like they say that they keep cursing out Demetrius Andrade for taking that one punch to the body or a slight punch where Andrade fell to the floor. Then
uh-huh.
he got back up and then he changed his boxing style. He didn't want to go into that aggressive coming forward constantly. He started moving a lot. He started doing the Clash of Clay on him. And what do people say? Ah, nah, nah, he's boring now. No, no, no. He was boring afterwards. He lost his bottle. He got hurt. But hey, he's smart. He's educated. This is a clever man you're dealing with, bro.
But look, let's say in the chat, look, they say like Dante Marlo said, American black fighters are boring. Jojo said the jab and clinch American style ruin boxing. So Hearns and Hagler was boring. Roy Jones Jr. was boring. Pretty Boy Floyd was boring. Shane Mosley was boring. Deontay Wilder boring. Mike Tyson boring.
They said but they said that Tyson Fury was boring before. They said that Floyd was boring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they attach it to Black American What? That's what I mean. Like, where's this thing come from? Where does this thing come from? Because money made Floyd Mayweather later part of his career in his mid-30s wasn't this knockout artist that he was as Pretty Boy Floyd. He needs to adjust to his hands. So now now you cast every American fighter as boring. Like, what was like? That's what I mean. This is the American toxic. Think about it. If more people say, "Well, the American style was boring," why would me as a network invest in American boxing if the fans feel like the American fighters are boring?
it's true.
See, we kill boxing. The fans kill boxing. The fans kill boxing. And knowing that devaluing the sport and devaluing fighters is the entertainment of the talking point, and that's how you could be a lucrative boxing host or whatever, then we're going to talk shit about every fighter and collect the money and drive traffic. Eventually, there will be no more boxing.
It's like I saw the interview with Cunningham, right, on your show. And to be fair with you, we did take away Lubin and what Lubin did in order to get Ramos to not be able to engage like that later on in the fight. And Lubin's little movement, clinching, and little, those outpointing punches, they kept Ramos humble. But what we were not giving Lubin credit for is how he adjusted, right? Oh, no, but Lubin didn't do good in the first 6 rounds, though. But Lubin won the last, though. See, the problem is they just don't appreciate when a fighter can do what it takes to win because they feel that this guy is not that good. Do you understand that or not?
Bro,
Lubin is not that good, they feel, because Lubin didn't do better. But Lubin adjusted to win, didn't he?
What? No, facts. But let's take it.
So that goes to the same thing. Lubin couldn't hurt. Lubin didn't hurt, but Lubin didn't want to take unnecessary punches.
Let's take it a step further. When he lost to Fundura, people said that Lubin fought a dumb fight, but that was one of the Fight of the Year candidates.
Yeah.
When his face was all swollen up, unrecognizable, he was a meme. Then he comes and fight a smart fight and actually execute what his coaches saying. Stay within boxing, because when you box, it's hard to beat you. When you slug it out, it gives a chance to your opponent to capitalize.
Do you know how hard that is? Yeah, but how hard is that, punch?
So he got
how hard
criticized.
Is that? Yeah, but tell these people how hard it is for a fighter not to get emotional 1 second of each round, so that you take your eyes off the ball for 5 seconds, you're over. How hard is that?
Bro, if
to stay composed, like that, people don't even know how tough that could be.
If people say he was dumb for making it a slug fight with Fundura, and then he's dumb and lost for making it a boxing and being a smart boxer versus an aggressive fighter that only has that one style, in the end of the day, is nothing Lubin could do that is going to gain the respect. And that's the point of this whole shit. American fans want you to be a meme. They don't want to respect you. They don't.
Yeah, man.
It is what it is. It don't matter what you do. You see, right now we asking for Gervonta Tank Davis to fight somebody. If he fights somebody and struggles and still win, we're still gonna critique him. We're still gonna say, no, why you ain't know that anyway. What to say about David Benavidez when he didn't knock out when even his home fans remember what did David Benavidez when he didn't knock out Caleb Plant? He ain't a monster. No, because you didn't want to see a monster anyway. You was waiting for him not to knock somebody out, just like they was waiting for Edgar Berlanga. As soon as he didn't knock out a guy, oh, see, Edgar Berlanga ain't really like that. He didn't lose the fight. He knocked the dude down 4 times. But because he didn't knock him in the first round, you wanted the streak to end. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody watching boxing. They're not in
Everybody's
it for boxing.
waiting for the expose.
Mm-hmm.
That's become the new thing. Oh, that's where you can expose. You see that? Yeah, it's the first one who exposes shit now, bro.
Mm-hmm. Hey, yo, they be like, Boots. But Boots ain't fighting nobody. As soon as Boots went a whole 12. Ah, look, he went 12 with Karen. Who's Karen? They was just waiting. Because they don't want to see that perfect shit. Why you think they hate Floyd? They hate Floyd because Floyd never lost. It's unrelatable. They paid their money to watch Floyd lose. So they could be a witness to watching who beat Floyd.
Yeah. And they still say that Floyd lost to Castillo or lost this, and they just. And the crazy thing is, Floyd, whenever there was a fight, Punch, and this is where Floyd don't get credit, where he thought the fight was close, he came back and fucking dominated the fight. He don't get credit for that, does he?
I'm telling you, bro.
Fans have got their mind made up. They don't feel, once they got their mind made up, don't matter if you show them in black or blue. They're going to say blue is black, black is blue. That's it. Because they got their mind made up. And as far as they're concerned, is whatever suits them. They don't need to go into what's educated, what's the boxing IQ, what is the knowledge behind it. It's easy to just avoid that and say, nah, this is where we at now. And you said a smart thing. Everybody lives for the moment. Boxing has become living for the moment, and everybody is living now for the moment on everything that we see in the sport. Whether it's channels, whether it's these people who so-called call themselves media, whatever it is, the fans, they're living for the moment now, bro. The moment is what they make it or break it. That's how they call it now. You know what I mean? But I will say this though, at the end they're doing their own heading, because when things, you got to have a broad mind in boxing. Because if you don't, all you're doing really at the end of the day is minimizing the sport and doing your own heading.
Yep.
That's all they're doing, bro. But hey, it is what it is. And look who's come right now as I'm trying to shut this shit down. Motherfucking Real Boxing TV. What do you want, bro? Don't you ever go sleep? The fuck? Nah, man. I think though, what's going on, Max? You all right there, brother? No, look, man. These are good fights that we still got going on. To the end of the year, we still got fights. And we got a lot of fights coming here and there. I know even your friend Amanda Serrano's fighting soon. Yeah? So we got some good fights. We're happy. We got the press conference with Haney versus Prograis. And I'm sure there's still a few more fights, hopefully, to be made. And
Thanks
we'll
to
see.
Jake Paul. Thanks. If it wasn't for Paul, Amanda Serrano probably was never gonna get a payday higher than 100,000 in her career. So shout out to Jake Paul. It needed to take a 23, 24-year-old to respect her, Amanda Serrano, the most decorated woman fighter ever.
Wow, KSI did 1.3 million pay-per-views. That's because nowadays that's taking over boxing, because boxing's hating on their own sport, that YouTubers are loving their new sport of boxing.
And where he from? The UK.
Yeah.
Tommy Fury making money and shit like that.
Man, that's the new face of boxing, the YouTube.
And we got the TOs in the Hulu theater. And they stick them in the Hulu theater.
But that's one thing though. This YouTube was gonna come and take over one day because they sell their fights. They sell their fights, bro. Their shit's got bigger than it ever could have been. I never thought it'd be this big where big boxing channels have to cover it now. It just is what it is. And nowadays, this is what I'm saying, that YouTube is showing you that gap in the market where boxing and excitement and all that entertainment, they don't give a fuck. They're enjoying it. They got a big fan base for it. And here we are, fucking streaming fights and cursing out fights in our own sport when
Because it's a new way
YouTubers are
of
killing it.
it's a new way of promoting of the promoting our sport. Just think about it, rap star. If you was a casual in boxing, right, but you was interested in looking at boxing, but you just don't know nobody, right? I give you an example. Matter of fact, let me give you this example. To be honest, I don't know shit about the UFC. I don't know shit about MMA. I only know fucking like four names. You know what I'm saying? Right? But I never experienced a UFC fan talk shit about the UFC. Never in my life. Anybody that likes MMA, even I could be in Dave and Buster's with my son, and they playing MMA UFC, right? I never heard of you talk shit about fighters like that. To the point where, oh shit, man, I like the energy of the UFC, and I don't even know it, but I like the energy. But look, but think about it. Think about it with boxing. If you were casual and almost 90% of the boxing fans in America is talking shit about boxing, I wouldn't even want to watch the shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think
I wouldn't
it'd
even
be
be
more.
interested. Because why would I want to waste my time that even its own fans, everybody is shitty? Hey, who's your heavyweight champion of the world? Deontay, man, he ain't shit. What about your lightweight champion? Who Devin Haney? He's boring, man. Please. What about this guy Tank? He used to be, Floyd Mayweather's man. He ain't fighting nobody. All right, what about this Mexican heavyweight? He ain't shit. He hasn't fought in a while. Hey, what about the Charlo brothers, man? They don't got no character. One of them got smacked up, and the other one didn't want to fight. Okay, what about who? What about Ryan Garcia? I seen him Instagram. Oh, he ain't a real fighter. He's a diva. He's a social media superstar. All right. What about
Yeah, man. I think it's just a different kind of a fan base, isn't it? The UFC, if they disrespect our sport, then we get more pissed off. Then the same boxing fans be cursing them out. Yeah. So people don't like it when another fucking guy from another sport starts downplaying boxing. But when the boxing fans do it all day long, then of course others are gonna downplay the sport. That's just a natural instinct, bro. That's common sense. You know what I mean? It's love and hate relationship with boxing. Now you're right there, Matten. TJ Dillashaw, Demetrius Johnson got a lot of hate. Well, in the UFC also have a lot of haters, says Black Helmet. Haney is
I don't
boring.
hear it.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
I
hear
don't,
it.
yeah, it's very limited. I mean, Haney is boring, punch, jab, clinch all damn night. KSI versus Fury was a lot of clinching. They clinched more than Devin Haney. You guys, man, I felt.
I don't hear that the hate. I ain't never had a conversation with a UFC fighter
I
hating
mean,
on UFC.
they
You know what
love
they'll
even
tell me?
fighters
They
lost
be
10
like
times, like
boxing,
Nate
man.
Diaz.
Boxing is boring, man. I know people that used to be boxing fans that don't watch boxing. They watch the UFC now. I know people who used to go to fight parties. They don't even rap. Before me doing this boxing channel, every fight there will be a fight party, right? I haven't even gone to fight parties because now I do the boxing channel, right?
Yeah.
The people that used to be into boxing, right? They used to do fight parties. They don't do boxing parties no more. They do UFC parties. Hardcore boxing fans have that I know has become UFC fans.
It's true, you know. There used to be a lot more boxing fight parties, but that's calmed down a lot now, isn't it? That's less of that. It's crazy. You don't hear people say, "Yeah, man, we're gonna have a fight party again," constantly every weekend. You know, I don't know, man. I'm not sure if boxing is losing its momentum. Is boxing losing its energy? I'm not sure if that's how
Now,
it is, but
boxing talking losing his energy. All you got to do is you want to pop it. You want to pop in YouTube boxing channel. Talk shit about the fighters. That's it. That's it. That's all you got to do.
of
Just
course,
talk, and it's gonna be entertainment. That's all people want to hear.
that's all they want to hear anyway on this YouTube. So,
Look, this is the hustle for everybody. It's not my hustle because I won't waste my time, right? But this is the hustle. If you want to have a platform, I'm gonna give like one person that has a big fan base, whether maybe Canelo, and shit on every fighter. And you're gonna be into by shitting on fighters. There's gonna be you're gonna make people laugh, but just have that one fan that either you got okay, either you know there's a Tank fan base, right? All right, you can like Tank, but you gotta hate on Shakur, Devin, and everybody else. You like Canelo, but hate everybody else. That's what it is because this the American market is about hate. So you gotta hate. You want to be successful, you gotta hate, and that's what it is.
yeah, but then you got to sell out yourself in the way that you're actually, uh, you know, that's not what we're in the sport for.
Exactly. So you know what happens? Then we stay stuck. Then we stay stuck with
Man,
our
I'd rather be
morals.
stuck and true to myself.
No, yeah, yeah. I'm saying is that's what I'm saying. That's why I won't do it because if I can't talk boxing and appreciate boxing the way that I want to, then I won't waste time away from family. To I want to talk boxing. I love boxing. For other
Facts.
people, it's a hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
It don't
boxing's
matter
gave
if
me
they
a lot of
talking shit
energy,
about.
bro. Boxing's been part of my life since I was a young kid. I've been around boxers from a young kid. So for me, I have a different level of respect for the sport. I have a different, you know what I mean? I got a different energy for the sport. Boxing's took me out of fucking bad times in my life. Boxing has a lot of positive. If you want positive, you can find positive. You understand?
Mhm.
Yeah, and we know the positive side of boxing. We can find a lot of negative. If there was anybody who can dice down or expose boxing, it can't be no better than Punch Drunk or Rap Star. It's not like we can't expose the whole fucking sport inside out. But we'll be waking up with a negative energy, waking up trying to look for bad things. At the end, all we'll be doing is become negative.
Mhm.
We surround ourselves with negative energy, negative situation. Yeah, you cash out money or yeah, you get this energy. But at the end, where's that going to lead you to, bro? That's going to lead you to not a very happy place.
Mhm.
I'm not in the sport for boxing to be negative. I'm in the sport for boxing to be happy. And the sport of boxing, funny enough, Punch, from many, many years, makes me a fucking happy man. There's an energy for the sport that I enjoy. I like that. I like the sport. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I'm in it for what I came in it for. And that's just it, bro. So yeah, man, I get it. Everybody's in it for their own reasons, bro. I'm not in it for that. But
Yep.
that's what it is though. But yo, Punch, I'm gonna shut this one down today.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming on, brother.
All right, brother.
Peace. Yo, everybody who came through, you know what I mean? Start to learn to enjoy your sport and push it better. Start to get behind your sport more, you know? At the end of the day, we got fighters that we need to recognize, that we need to get behind and enjoy the sport of boxing. At the end of the day, we all watch it every weekend. That's why we're here for it. We still got those excitement, you know what I mean? The excitement days. Some days are good, some days are bad. But at the end of the day, it's like when we were young kids. We had that energy, that excitement that we enjoyed the sport, yeah? Yo, we need to enjoy the sport more and be less negative. But on that note, have a beautiful day. I hope you have some amazing, I'd say have an amazing week. And I'll catch you soon. Peace.